Woman fatally shot after arriving at the wrong house doing a cleaning job. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to ABG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have a woman who was killed in front of her husband, arriving at the wrong house for a cleaning job. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to ABG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm my normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A woman from Guatemala, Maria Florinda Ríos Pérez, was fatally shot in Indiana after arriving at the wrong house for a cleaning job with her husband. The couple had double-checked the address but mistakenly approached a neighboring property, and Perez was shot as she attempted to use the key. The incident is under investigation, with police not believing the couple were attempting to break in, and the case is being examined in the context of Indiana's Stand Your Ground law. Okay, that was the abbreviated version. Essentially, this lady went in. She ended up going to a home. She got there shortly after 7 a.m. And she went to go use the key. And next thing you know, bam, she gets shot right through the door. Now, Indiana has a stand your ground law similar to what Florida has and several other states. But in this particular case, do you think that she should, well, let me rephrase that. Do you think, this is the question for the video, do you think that the homeowner should be responsible for her dying and should they do prison time? Although they have a stand your ground mandate, a law for the state. For me, I would say, yeah, I understand stand your ground, right? Somebody breaks in your house and they're inside your house, right? I can dig it. Somebody's in your house, they come in, who are you? You give them an opportunity to announce who they are, what they're there for, and so forth and so on, right? Once that happens, okay, fine. Then you can proceed and do whatever you need to do. If it's safe, the coast is clear, okay, cool. You come in, you clean the house, you do what you gotta do. Now, in this particular case, this young lady was not there to do that, clean that house. She could have came and said, hey, I'm here to clean the house. The homeowner could essentially said, hey, listen, we don't have anyone here to be cleaning. I'm cleaning my own house. This is the wrong house. Okay. And then you give them a chance to leave, right? In this particular case, they went to go use the keys. I don't know. You must have been sitting by the gun waiting for somebody to come up, because they grabbed the gun and all of a sudden they just shot right through the door. I find it to be kind of odd. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a situation that happened like this with a young man, and when the kids running around playing Ding Dong Dixie, and the old man, he ended up popping young boy. He just killed him right there on the spot. Ding Dong Dixie. Okay, we got you. Shot right through the door and got him out of there. You know what I'm saying? So this is a similar situation. Although they have that stand your ground law, I think the stand your ground law should simply say, I haven't read the law actually in its full entirety, but I feel like you stand your ground and someone comes into your property, you have the right to shoot them, right? Now, you don't have the right to shoot anyone that walks to your property. You got the mailman that come deliver you the mail. You gonna just shoot him when he comes up? What if he's not wearing his uniform? Do you just shoot him when he's digging in your mailbox? You know what I'm saying? What if a kid was playing basketball or football or whatever, the ball went over the fence into your yard, and then you go in the yard to go get the ball? Is it okay for you to just shoot him then? I mean, so this law has to be It should be understood by all of the residents that land, in that particular, general vicinity, and they need to understand that it don't just mean you just go willy-nilly, you just go get to shooting people, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not how life works, you know what I'm saying? So I do think that the individual that lives in that house should do some sort of time, because unfortunately, this man watched his wife get shot and killed. They went to the wrong house. Now, granted, it was their fault because they went to the wrong house, right? So they searched everything, they checked everything, they got the information and all that. They just went to the wrong house, right? I don't know, man. This to me, it just feels weird. Just, you go to the door, all of a sudden now you coming in the house, I get it. It's probably a person that's a single person that don't live, they just there with themselves or whatever. Or it could have been, because I can't, it's hard for me to believe that someone would just come in the house, especially if it's people that live there, whether you got kids, you got a wife, you know what I'm saying, a husband or whatever the case may be, whoever it was, and you just start shooting. Now, technically, this case is still under investigation, and, they're still looking into everything on the case and all that. Somebody got to pay. You just can't have a cold blood on your hands. You die and then you don't get dealt with. Nah, you got to get dealt with. You can't just do that. And then if I got keys to your house, clearly you gave your keys, to someone else to come in and do a job. I mean, come on, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta know what's going on. Somebody from the family could have gave the keys out, and then you just didn't know. And then communication is key when it comes to situations like this. So if you're not communicating with your people in your house, or with the cleaners or whatever the case may be, somebody needs to know. Now, granted, how'd they get your key? If they came into your house, how'd they get your keys to get in your house? If it's the wrong house. I don't get that. It's not adding up to me. It's not really making a lot of sense to me. So help me out in the comment section below. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a conversation about this going forward, and then we'll figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? But if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over. Similar to yourself. I'm on normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. On my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Push these videos out to all people like yourself that can help every single one of us in the community to figure out some of these stories and figure out what's going on with these stories, and, make sure that we're all up to date and not getting false information or giving out false information, to the community. Come visit me on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, all my social media platforms. I'm all over the place. I just dropped a new video on John Moran over there on TikTok. Once you go check that out for me real quick, you know what I'm saying? Run the numbers up, hit the like button, hit the, the heart button and all that. Run the numbers up for me, and I definitely appreciate it. And, we'll do what we got to do. I'm going to try to do 2 different videos so that way you guys ain't, bogged down with the same video. So, that's going to be something going forward. With all that being said, I thank every single one of y'all. I love every single one of y'all. And I thank y'all for participating and helping your boy AGs get these numbers. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Get to the scene, I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing no knees. They getting, they feeling and dragged down. That's why they just crash out. Stuck in the selling this man down. Life getting gone in a flash now. Fitting in, I'ma stand out. I done seen these crash out. They some baby boys, I'm the man now. They was questioning, make them fans now. I'm the best in my league, and that's